My name is Adi, and I'm a madricha, a leader in Habonim Dror, Aotea, New Zealand. When I was 10, I moved away from my northern town in Israel and migrated to Auckland, where I almost immediately joined Habonim Dror. As I grew up here, my life strayed away from Judaism and my Israeli identity. Habonim Dror became practically my only reminder of my Jewish identity. I didn't have that many close Jewish friends. I didn't attend all the Shabbat services. Sometimes I would forget when Chagim were being celebrated, but I very much did attend Habonim Dror. Haba was the place where I felt most empowered and supported as a Jew. Being a madricha in the movement today, I recognize that much of that sentiment is still vital and still relevant for our chanichimot today. And I also recognize that with that sentiment comes a lot of responsibility. Habonim Dror is a Zionist movement that seeks to take responsibility over diaspora Jews and connect them to their Jewish culture and homeland, Israel. Sometimes this task feels almost impossible. How do you connect someone who either has never been to Israel or their families left Israel to their Zionism? Especially when Israel can feel so far away, and especially when Israel is really far away. But on the 7th of October, when the terror caused by Hamas shocked Israeli society, our Jewish community here in Aotea was not exempt. And I think that everybody standing here today knows that. Suddenly, Israel didn't feel that far away anymore. And in some ways, at least for me, that felt comforting. And in other ways, it felt really confronting. It was confronting because while trying to process the atrocities of the ongoing war, all of a sudden going to school or university or work became so much more intimidating. Will I need to debate someone? Will someone look at me when Israel comes up? What do I say? What do I want to stand for? So many overwhelming questions. What was really clear for us, the leaders of the movement, is that a lot of our chanichim would be facing those questions alone, a reality that, unfortunately, a lot of New Zealand Jews face. On that day, our responsibility in Habonim Dror did not change. We still aim to create a connection between Jews and Israel, but on that day, our aim to support our chanichimot felt so much more important. We immediately began researching for resources, creating educational content, and running spaces for our chanichimot to choose to engage with this conflict in a meaningful way and to choose to face this conflict together. Together as a shichva, a year group, together as a movement, together as a wider community, together as an am. In our Peulot, we've been discussing the question of whether being Jewish in a time like this is a privilege or a burden. Jewish youth right now face a lot of unwarranted responsibilities. I think Haba's role in particular has been to empower chanichimot and provide them with the tools that would allow them to choose to take on these responsibilities and relate to them as a privilege, not a burden. It is a privilege to be a Jewish voice in a time like this. It is empowering to support our homeland right now. It is vital that we keep speaking for the more than 200 of us who have been taken into Gaza by Hamas and the many, 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 many more who are no longer with us. We pray for the safe return of our people. Thank you.